It's here again. Fresh edition of Carers Appreciation Night Can. Date, Saturday 7th of March 2026. Time, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Location, Holiday Inn, Corby. A red carpet event, after party from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Esteemed guest of honour, Councillor Callum Riley, Mayor of Corby. Special features, Certificate of Appreciation, advice for providers, community networking, dinner and many more. Admission is £50. For participation and partnership, call the numbers on your screen. Carers Appreciation Night 2026. Don't miss out.
It's Callum Riley, Mayor of Corby Town. I just wanted to say that I'm really looking forward and very honoured to be attending the Carers Appreciation Night, which is taking place at the Holiday Inn on Saturday, the 7th of March 2026. I'll be there as a distinguished guest, and I'm really looking forward to being there to recognising and appreciating our carers and the vital work that you do, and hope for it to be a fantastic evening.
Hello. Welcome back to Affinity Production. This is the Carers Appreciation Night special. And yes, an evening we are well looking forward to in a couple of weeks or a week or so. On the 7th of March, we are celebrating the Carers Appreciation Night, and it is looking to be an exciting evening. So you have seen all of the details, and today we're just going to once again just talk a little bit about that, what to expect. This is for carers and care providers. So we are excited. We've had an amazing few sessions. We've had some guest speakers. We've had our sponsors come on here. We've had carers. We've had Pastor Anna, who's been amazing, and so amazing that we are going to be bringing her back on this evening to tell us a little bit more about on the 7th. So I cannot wait. I hope you guys have been enjoying the lives. If you want more of it, then please do let us know. And also, not to forget, we had a prize draw, which we are going to be drawing, I believe, in this coming week. I'm going to make sure the details are there. So if you want to grab 2 free tickets to the Carers Appreciation Night, then you must watch the episode before, where we had one of our sponsors. So watch out for that video and make sure you can grab yourself 2 free tickets to the Carers Appreciation Night. So let's bring on Pastor Anna. Hello.
Hello, Biani.
Hello, back. It's so wonderful to have you back joining us. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I am good, thank you. We had such an amazing session with you, and you dropped so much wisdom. It was actually one of our most viewed videos and lives. So thank you so much for everything, all of the tips and the tricks, and just, the insight about the sector, the carers. And we're just going to touch on a little bit about that today. And also you can tell us, what to expect on the night, because as we know, you've been part of this from the beginning. So you've seen this grow. I guess my first question to you really is, what should people be expecting on this special day?
It's going to be a very special day, and I personally am really looking forward to it. This night, we are going to be appreciating carers, people who have been working in the field, people who are, putting their families at hold. Some people are in this country without their families, but they're still doing caring. So we sat down and thought, no, really, we should have an appreciation night of carers, whether they are paid or unpaid carers. All the carers, wherever you are invited to Holiday Inn in Corby on the 7th of March. would want to appreciate you. But I'd also want to talk to the providers. Providers, you are very welcome to be part of our guests, but I'm sincerely asking you to sponsor your carers, pay for them. Those who are off, we always know that they cannot always, not everybody can come on that day. I know the type of industry. Somebody must be out there doing the work. So if providers can let some of their carers come, and from the providers again, I'm appealing to you. You know, you've got that best carer, somebody who goes far and beyond doing their jobs. Please nominate them, or you can get the carers themselves to nominate each other. The winner will come, and then we will appreciate them. And when they come, the person whom we are going to nominate to come and be presented with an award, they will also enjoy a free ticket. They don't have to pay. That carer who is coming for an award, we are not worried about how many carers are going to come to be awarded, but we are expecting every company, anybody who is listening, please send over your good carers, or maybe they did something outstanding. We would want to really appreciate them. So that is what's going to happen on the night. And again, on that night is our tradition. The mayor of Kobe will be a guest of honor. We cannot wait to hear from him. And the Kobe town council has been supporting us through the years, and we've also been supporting them, because after the event, we also appreciate the mayor by donating to his charity of choice. And we are also having to have the member of parliament of OB. Yes. I'll leave you to look up yourself to find out which party and what is his name. And we're also going to have the police to come and give us little nuggets what they've made regarding carers in their line of duty. So it will be good to hear from them.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like an amazing lineup, and a great mixture of governance body, and we've spoken so much around the compliance aspect, the protection. So just to have those representing on the night is so significant, and it's just to tell all of you viewers and carers and providers that this isn't just an ordinary event, and this is about building a great community and being empowered with knowledge and finding those connections. And I think really in terms of the appeal that you did was really key and really important, because as you mentioned, some carers might want to attend but not actually have the luxury of taking the time off. So I think that appeal is really important to those providers to allow their staff members, their carers, nominate them even. We spoke about how much appreciation goes a long way, for an individual to perform better, to know that what the work that they are doing is delivering true value. So this is fantastic. So you've been part of this from the journey. I think this is the 4th edition.
Yes.
How have you kind of seen it grow and mature and evolve and blossom over the years?
Oh, the community, the carers, the employers have received it, with great, they've really welcomed the event. It has been growing from strength to strength. And we are hoping that this year is going to be even bigger. We have had providers coming from all over the country. Last year, we had providers from Liverpool, from London, from Luton, all over. Yes, there's been a lot of support from all over. But what I would want to see more is the carers. The carers themselves come out let loose and enjoy, because after their words, we're gonna have some, some good time, some real
Yeah.
jive. Yeah, waving your hands up. Some
No,
good food.
yes, no, it's promising to be a really great night. And tonight is just really about creating that buzz and that excitement, because it is such an exciting evening that we should be
Mm.
expecting. So I know we've got a red carpet, so we've got so what you talk to us a little bit about, dress sense and how should they be preparing themselves. I know you last week you touched on the self-care and looking good. I think this is an opportunity for them
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
get their
yeah.
best fit, right?
With the red carpet, you not come in you cannot come in your uniform. We are
Yes.
expecting you to come elegantly dressed, the best you can. Take
Yes.
out your best dress. In this country, you hardly wear them. So
Yeah.
that dress, even go shopping if you can afford. It's an occasion to
Yeah.
spoil yourself. A nice shoe, and for the ladies, don't forget to bring the other flat shoe.
Oh, yes. That's a
Yes,
very important one.
to change after you've danced, you might feel that you need to come down. Yeah, it's a night to to come well dressed, show off, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're expecting to people to come well dressed or even overly dressed. There's no harm in that.
There is no such thing in my world as being overly dressed. So
Mm.
definitely get your best outfit. And yes, it's time to come out and enjoy the evening. And I really liked what you mentioned, just about the kind of talking to the providers. I think it's quite nice, for the providers and carers to come together, and it just kind of shows more of that, unity and working together. And it would be lovely to see, tables of peers and colleagues and providers sitting together. And, because we want to recognize as well providers and care homes who are doing extremely exceptional work. And so, yeah, I think that would be really important. And how do you see that kind of unity coming together and affecting the day-to-day work just by them coming along together and supporting one another?
It is the best thing which can ever happen, because there's no provider without the carer.
Hmm.
You can only become a provider by having carers. So
Yeah.
this evening, we are going to remove a bit of the boundary, where we
Yes.
can sit down and talk, have drinks together, knowing the other side of the other people, even the
Mm.
carers, you also let yourself down, and you've got time to chat with other carers, with other providers, and nothing beats networking, because during that night we are also going to have to be having networking. You can hear what other people are doing, what
Mm.
other carers, how they keep warm in this during this winter. You might,
Mm.
somebody might tell you that no, you know, putting many clothes on doesn't really help. You might need to get a thermal. Then you'd have learned something.
Yeah, absolutely. I love, I'm all for networking events. I think being on the ground floor, speaking to people, you get far more out of it than, just being on your own and having your head in the sand and doing your own thing. I know we are going to be expecting a very delicious menu, so we can't have a great evening without a great menu to go along with it. So tell us a little bit about what the menu, and we also have a caller after this, after you tell us about this menu, and we can take the call.
Okay, we are going to have a meal prepared by Holiday Inn, but we have got a signature meal which has been part of this uh, can, which is jollof rice. So we'll
Oh,
also be having some jollof rice for those who love it. So don't miss that one.
wow. Don't
Mm.
miss that one. Okay, perfect. So I believe can we get the caller on? We have a caller. Hello, hello, hello. Do we have a caller, Mr. Andoro? Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello, welcome. How are you
Yes.
this evening?
Oh, thank you very much for welcoming me.
You are very welcome. Do you have a question? What would you like to share with us? Do you have a question for today?
No, not at the moment. I just want to listen to what others are going to say. If I've got a question, I will raise my hand here.
Perfect. Okay, brilliant. And about yourself, are you in the care field? What's your position? And yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm in the care field. I'm a carer. I'm just a carer as well.
Perfect. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, so if you do have any questions, by all means, we've got Pastor Anna here. So you can ask any questions about the night, about the field itself, or anything. So this line is open for all things.
Yeah, probably I'll pick up the question as we go on with the meeting.
Brilliant. Thank you so much
I'll
for calling in.
to ask later on.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you so much to talk to us about that menu. That sounds very delicious, and I'm really looking forward to it. Just in terms of the carers, so with your wealth of experience, tell us a little bit about what carers should and shouldn't do, or what they should avoid.
The the topic is too wide. I'll try and narrow it down tonight. I'll try and stick on to what carers must not do.
Mhm.
In this field, as I said last week, we are dealing with people. We must always remember to be, respectful. So carers must not be disrespectful when they go to work, wherever they're working. The first and foremost thing, we need to look after the dignity of the people. So any disrespecting which goes on about is highly unacceptable. Everybody has got a fundamental right to be respected and to have their dignity, maintained. So that is what they should do. They should not be disrespectful. And also, we have got health and safety surrounding this industry. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, do not forget to make sure that whatever you're doing is safe. First and foremost, for you as a carer, what you are doing, is it safe for you? Then lift up your eyes and also look at the client or other workers. Is the safety okay? Do not do anything which is unsafe, like leaving water. It's some water spills on the ground, on the floor. You leave it there. You know that somebody will come and sleep, and when somebody sleeps, there's going to be, like having to go to hospital, broken leg, and everything. Furthermore, do not take anything which does not belong to you, whether from your colleagues or whether from the client, and more so from the clients, because they are not yours. And a carer must always remember that the reason you are getting into that house is to make sure that the client is the client's property is safe. So if you start stealing or taking what you are not given, that's not acceptable. Even when he's in a home, and an old lady might say, "Oh, you take my necklace." Said, she gave it to me.
Yeah.
That is she in the right mind of giving you that necklace?
No, absolutely.
Another important part is, do not have an affair with the people whom you look after. Their boundaries. Relationships in the workplace are not allowed. And I know somebody might ask, what if we fall in love? You come out clean, and if your manager wants to do their job right, you might have to find another job. The two cannot go together. You having a relationship and going to see the client, a lot of boundaries will be broken there, and things might not go that right. So it is very important to keep the boundaries. You find that some carers would want to visit their clients during your time off, or it is dangerous, because you go to that house, you have got a client, you go to the house of the client, and then the client dies. People just die. You get into the house, the client dies. You need to be answering.
Very good question.
My advice would keep off. Your visit should be within the agreed times. The council, the care, the whoever parties have got the agreement about the visiting times. Keep into them, because we heard Mr. Undenge last week with the insurance. The insurance only covers you for the prescribed time. Anything which happens outside that time, it's not insured.
They're not covered. Yeah.
So
no, thank you so much. Yeah. I think what you said, you've mentioned some really critical and really key issues that can happen to some people, and having those boundaries, as you mentioned, and things that people might not think, it could happen to me, or might see as trivial, but actually, as you said, you are covered within those agreed times. When you do your visit, keep it within those agreed times, and having those boundaries, it's really important, because we want to be in this sector and be taken seriously and do the right thing and be integral in our work. There's a reason why you go into this line of work. So it's just about making sure actually that we represent in excellence and we show up in excellence all the time. So thank you so much for sharing that. And we're going to be, I think this is a good idea to, talk about those, they're not just tips, but those critical paths and just those critical things, and sharing that knowledge will be really important for those who are maybe just starting out, and also those who have been in it for the long time. Sometimes you slip, isn't it? You do things that you just like, I'll just do it this one time, but actually no, that one time can be the last time for you, actually, just by doing one mistake. So thank you so much, Pastor Anna, for sharing that. And before we wrap up, do you have any kind of final or last words that you want to share with our viewers?
Oh, yes. On the do's and don'ts, one more thing is that, whatever job you do, more so as a carer, remember to behave well when you're off duty. In your own house, say if you get physical with your wife and the police know, it's escalated, your wife tells them that you were physical, what we call the DBS, you won't be able to get it. You'll be cancelled. So if it is your profession, and more so with people who have got their visas attached to the profession, the DBS will be cancelled. Once your DBS has been cancelled, it means you cannot work. So it is very, very important in public, in a pub, do not fight, do not drive without a license, do not do these things which will compromise you. So and this is one of the last things which I'd want to say. And also lastly, again, back to the providers, please, we need you to release your carers to come to
Yes.
the big carers appreciation night. And to the carers, don't be left out.
Yes.
Please do come. And if you finish early, you're still welcome. You don't have to be there at the beginning of the session. If you finish, please do come and join the fun. We really need you to enjoy the night. That is
Yes,
about.
absolutely. Thank you so much, Pastor Anna. And as you all heard, if you are watching from YouTube or if you are watching from Facebook, this is the Carers Appreciation Night CAN, which is happening on the 7th of March, and where we are appreciating carers and providers across the Midlands and UK area. So if you are a provider, if you are a carer, you can nominate. The details are going to be in the description, where you can check out the Eventbrite and send your nominations. We would love to appreciate every single carer. We have a caller. We still have a caller, I've been told, so we can take this last call. Hello, caller. Are you here? Do we have the caller on the line? Okay. If you do have any questions, the lines are going to be open. So we are here on Mondays and Thursdays. So please do call on the line or drop your questions. If you want your questions to be answered beforehand, we can also take your questions. If you want to be anonymous, then please do send us your questions. You know, we've got all level of expertise that are supporting us. So if there is an insurance issue, or if there's anything that you want to talk about, you want to share, you need some support with, you need signposting, please do send in your questions. We've got more than enough people who can help you and support you. This is about building a community of carers. So you are all welcome to be part of this network that we are building. So thank you so much. Please do join us Mondays and Thursdays, and we shall see you this coming week, this Thursday. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Anna. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you, viewers.
It's here again. Fresh edition of Carers Appreciation Night CAN. Date, Saturday 7th of March 2026. Time, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Location, Holiday Inn, Corby. A red carpet event, after party from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Esteemed guest of honour, Councillor Callum Riley, Mayor of Corby. Special features, Certificate of Appreciation, advice for providers, community networking, dinner and many more. Admission is £50. For participation and partnership, call the numbers on your screen. Carers Appreciation Night 2026. Don't miss out.